Hello, everybody. My name is Isaiah Mohammed. I am the founder and CEO of the Peer Marketing Group. I currently have my MBA in marketing, graduated from the University of Connecticut with a degree in Management Information Systems. Before I dive deep into telling you what this community can offer you and how it's going to change your life as an entrepreneur, I want to tell you a little bit about my story. So I remember my first semester of senior year like it was yesterday. So I was in this very pivotal stage in my life where, number one, my mom was battling death. She was faced with complications of diabetes and was in this hospital for an extended, long period of time. My girlfriend actually left to study abroad, and I was in the process of applying for post-grad opportunities after I graduate from college. And lastly, I had to deal with all the pressure of moving from one city to the new city as my mom was in the hospital and I did not have the funds to pay for it. It was a very, very challenging time in my life, and I was feeling very overwhelmed. I was feeling depressed. I was feeling sad. I was feeling stressed out. But deep down inside, I knew there was a lot more that life had for me. When I was growing up, I had this vision of growing and starting my own company that would impact other people. And when I was in my senior year, I wanted to start my own marketing company with the intention of helping build 1,000 successful entrepreneurs that have a wildly impactful and profitable business. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, and throughout this process, I applied for different roles outside of graduation. And once that graduation happened, I started my business officially. Throughout that process, I faced many challenges like struggling to get clients, struggling to be an optimistic individual as I was rejected a millions of times by potential customers, potential leads. I was in the process of growing a team, which was very difficult. And as being a leader on the outside, you make everything seem like it's okay. And I'm looking at my girlfriend like, oh yeah, I'm good. Looking at my team, oh yeah, I'm good. But deep down inside, you have this sense of feeling depressed, feeling stressed, feeling anxious, feeling worried. And throughout that process, I eventually just launched my business, scaled it, started to get 10 to 15 customers, and I was really hands-on in my business, which at the time was a phenomenal thing. I was doing Facebook ads, I was the web developer, I was doing email marketing with one of our directors on our team, and I was doing a ton of stuff, and it was so fun. But once I hit 10 to 15 clients, I was becoming over capacity. And once you hit that stage, you start to feel a sense of burnout. And I remember me being at Martha's Vineyard at my girlfriend's vacation home, and I was standing on a balcony, and I just had a meltdown this one sunny day. And at that moment, I was so overwhelmed. I was so stressed. I was anxious, and I really felt like quitting because I was still running my 9 to 5. I was a business owner doing pretty well, but I wasn't at a stage where I could fully replace that income in my business with that 9 to 5. So imagine doing your 9 to 5, coming home, building a business, trying to manage your relationships with your friends and your girlfriend, and just really trying to make sure that you can be the best entrepreneur that's impactful, number one, and making money. So at that stage, I was overwhelmed, and my girlfriend, she came upstairs, see me on that balcony upset, and I'm like wiping my eyes, trying to make sure that she doesn't see me at that vulnerability. And she says to me, you need to make a change. And I knew I had to make that change because this wasn't the first time that happened. I had been burnt out for the last 2 to 3 months, and I was just like, enough is enough. That's why I was like so like at that breaking point of wanting to quit. So what I did is I created the plan of investing in coaches that could help me with my mental hygiene, coaches that could help me build the core skills that would help me be the best entrepreneur possible and CEO. So I got a marketing coach, a sales coach, and I got a mental hygiene coach. So really mental health. And once I started to invest in it, I realized that it was super costly. These experts, these gurus charged an arm and a leg just for their services. And the unfortunate part is you don't see a direct correlation to your success immediately. And throughout that process, I'm still investing and I'm spending a ton of money, and it's feeling overwhelming because it's a ton of stuff I had to take action on. Number one, and I'm starting to see my flaws and my weaknesses. I realized that I was addicted to activity and not output. I realized that I was addicted to consuming content and not taking action. And I knew I had to make a change. So with all those challenges that were faced after trying to change my life, I decided to take action, just like you're about to do right now by clicking the button below. And once I did that, I seen a drastic change in my life. I was working less in my business and I had more output. My sales doubled, probably even tripled from the best of my recollection. And also I built and scaled my team. People who were passionate about what they were into, doing copywriting, doing web design, doing email marketing, doing Facebook ads. I had the experts, I had the customer support team, and everybody was content. And I wasn't doing as much as I had to do in the past. Wasn't completely into the business. I was working on my business now, working on the strategy and the vision, and a sense of burden was pulled off my back. I felt like I can be the provider for my family, provider for my future wife, and achieve the goals that I needed to. And that's where that financial freedom kicked in, that ability to have time management and time freedom kicked in, and the ability to be the father that I've always wanted to be in the future. Don't have kids now, but to start prepping for that was a new opportunity for me. So all in all, I started a successful business, got burnt out, changed my life, and was able to see how that impact was through getting my own coaches. So that's why I want you to join this program, because overall, you joining the 1% Club Academy is going to help you with your belief system. That ultimately is going to help you believe in yourself and your team. Number two is going to help you manage your mental hygiene through depression, stress, anxiety, worry, and doubt. And then lastly, you're going to have all the systems, the processes, the automations, and tools to hack your way to productivity and success.